Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading the Scaramouche Listener by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche, in his defense, had no idea that he could get you pregnant. Wasn't he just a robot? How was that supposed to work? He had zero idea and honestly fully blames Raiden for the way she made him. He sat with you in the living room. Hands folded as he tried to think, concentrate, while you were just pale, staring, because that reaction was not good. That was not a good sign at all. But then, slowly, he mumbled, "It's fine, Lion. It's my responsibility too. I'll take care of it with you. Or you won't. We could get rid of it. Whatever it is that you want, I will do," he said. Because first off, he's not abandoning his own child. He's not making the same mistake that his mother made. He won't be destroying their life forever just because he wants to be selfish. It's his own fault and his own responsibility. And he was not going to abandon you either because of those reasons. And of course, because he loves you. However, he was worried about something else entirely, and you could see that worry in his face. The way he was so uncertain and concerned with something, even though he just told you that he was willing to raise the child with you. So you wrapped your arms around him, feeling reassured by his words, but worrying about him now. "Skira, what is it? What's wrong?" you ask, and he holds your hand gently, kissing your palms. "Lion, do you think I would be a good father for them?" he asked, and you could see the uncertainty building up in his eyes. The way he looked so confused and so uncertain. In a way, it was good that he was accepting this, but it also wasn't, because he was doubting himself, and he didn't want him to do that. "Scaramouche, you know, I always trusted you with everything, right?" He nods. "And I trust you with this too. I trust you with our son, because I know you will take good care of him, no matter what. And I know you're gonna say you have no idea how to do this, but no one does. And that's why we've gotta learn. And you've got 9 whole months ahead of us, and even more. So we can just read about it, ask, or take classes. They have classes for that." He looked kind of bewildered, and you laughed softly at him, kissing his cheek. "Of course they do. It's so important that you know how to raise a baby before getting one." He nods, remembering how his mother treated him. He wasn't exactly a baby per se, but it was definitely horrible. She just left him on the street. How could she do that? That was utterly heartless. He held your hands tighter, squeezing them. "I promise you, Anne, I will do my best. I will learn everything I can to take good care of our son. I know I might have not had a good example of it, but I want to try. I don't want to fail them," he said, and your eyes softened. You loved him so much, and he was truly everything good in your world. And that's okay, Skira. I promise you, you can't fail them. You're too good for that. He smiled, kissing you, and the two of you decided to cuddle for the rest of the day. And that was the start of it. The start of wonderful 9 months to wait, and years to come. And as your belly got bigger and bigger, Scaramouche would end up taking you to doctors. The best ones, and Tavad, wanting to make sure you're okay and healthy, and that you're eating well, of course. He would bring you the most expensive foods, fruits, and everything that was good for pregnancy. He would hire you maids and cooks from all over the nations just to give you a taste of what each thing is like. Because you deserve every bit of happiness you can get. You're the love of his life after all. And it's his job to make you happy and make you feel spoiled, especially in these times when you're carrying his baby and doing so much for the two of you. Or rather, three now. So he's just kind of proud of you, and that's why he's being so affectionate. Sometimes he will cuddle close, put a hand on your tummy, and rest his head next to it, listening to the sounds, and just having that look of surprise and adoration every time your baby kicks. He'd be so happy. It would be like his eyes are glowing, and there would be a soft smile on his face. You honestly have to wonder how Scaramouche really thought he could be a bad father. When he's so nice and so kind, so caring of his baby before it was even born. He would talk to it sometimes, telling your baby about the amazing woman that his mother is. He tells your baby about how you're so sweet and how you always work so hard to make sure that it eats well inside your stomach. And you laugh at how adorable he sounds, how he speaks in such a soft tone, as if he's truly speaking to a child. And he looks at you like you were the one who put up the stars there in the sky, kissing you and telling you you're amazing, that you're a miracle, and that no matter how hard it gets, he'll make sure that he takes good care of your child, no matter what. He doesn't want your baby to suffer like he has. He doesn't want it to feel abandoned or lonely when it could have you and him together, working to make sure its needs are met and that it's happy too. And he was going to do his best, despite his obvious lack of experience and the way that there were too many things he didn't understand or get. He was going to do his best regardless. And he needn't worry, because against all odds, Scaramouche has one thing to make him have hope, and that's you. And some friends too along the way. And he will trust you and have hope that he can do things right and won't mess up like his mother did. And seeing the smile you have and the look you gave him, he knows he can trust you, and he truly wants to try.